When I first met Jen, we were at Applebee's, and my impression was she was beautiful. She had just come back from Florida, and so she was super tan and blonde, and we just had a great conversation right off the bat. And we had a perfect opportunity when there was a bench right outside of Applebee's. And it's kind of like a date where you didn't really want the date to end, but we just had a great time. So we first started dating, we just wanted to see each other whenever we could, trying to work through busy schedules, but anytime we could, even if it wasn't a long date, we would make the time to see each other. And that kind of showed that the commitment, and also showed that a person, kept dates and stuff like that. I could say we never canceled a date. That meant a lot to me. And we just really saw each other whenever we could to try to get to know each other the most we could.
So Jim and I first met online, and our first date, we met for what was supposed to be drinks. And I remember the first time I saw him, I was memorized by his great smile. We had great conversation, and our drinks turned into a multiple hour dinner. And at the end, we sat on a bench.
So after we dated for a while, we start thinking of what our life looks like together. We start thinking about things like meeting Aiden, what that looked like. And we try to think of the perfect way for us to meet. So we went to Dave & Buster's. Aiden's a big video game person. So it's kind of, we were in our own element, and we met there. It was a great meeting, and we started realizing we really had something. Everything was coming together. At the time, I had a dog, and Jen, she's not a total dog person, but she really took to the dog, and the dog loved her. She would play with the dog all the time. So we started to just interact with each other's friends and our family, and started really solidifying our relationship. So after we came back from a Jacksonville trip, I knew I wanted to propose. So I bought a ring, and I got a glass that said, "Will you marry me?" And we went back to the Applebee's that we went to on our first date. And so I talked to the manager, had it all set up where he would try to do some selfies for us. And while he was doing the selfies, instead of actually taking pictures, he was actually taking video the whole time. So I had him come out. He pretended to not know us and knew we were taking a picture on the bench we were on our first date. And as he was taking video, I dropped down to a knee and I proposed to Jen. She was totally off guard. There was also another photographer on the opposite bench, and she came over, flew over and took a bunch of pictures. We then went to a photo shoot right away, and it was just a great time. We went out to dinner that night. It was a great opportunity.
I put my head on his shoulder, and I remember thinking, there's something special about this guy. And I really want to get to know him more.
I like that Jen is social where I'm really not, so we kind of balance each other out. I think Jen is beautiful. She's all the physical attributes that I was looking for. I think that if my best friend saw her, he would say he would probably try to get my attention, say, hey, that's for you. I mean, she's just really my type. Jen's very caring. She's very committed to family, to work, to our schedules. She really puts us first, and you could tell that, I guess her intentions are always known. Her actions match up to what she says, where especially when you're first meeting someone, sometimes that's not the case. With her, you could definitely tell. Again, from the very beginning, no broken promises, no missed dates, anything like that. I mean, people are late, things happen, but she's always just been so consistent and been so caring, been great to my family. And so those are the things I love about Jen.
Jim and I got to know each other better, and falling in love with him was extremely easy. So easy it scared me. And our love grew and grew.
Jennifer, happy anniversary. For last year, I've had the honor and privilege of calling you my wife. You are everything a wife should be. You are beautiful, kind, supportive, funny, smart, and loving. You remind me to focus on the good things. You make me a better man. I believe everything happens for a reason, and that there's a blessing in every situation. The circumstances that our world faces have made me wonder if I'll ever get the chance to marry you, or if this day will ever happen. If I'm honest, at times I've questioned if we would even live to see the next day. Those thoughts don't linger long before I'm reminded that I have a wife that I'm aligned with. We have been locked down together, we have quarantined together, and we've braved this ever-changing world together. Whatever our normal is a blessing because I have you. Our love withstands flaws, our imperfections, and our shortcomings, because our love always cherishes and loves the good in each other. I vow to be there to support you, to guide you, to listen and advise you, or just listen. I vow to face whatever challenges come our way together. I vow to keep my promise to never make you regret choosing to give your heart to me. I love you, I will always love you, and you will always be enough for me.
always a tough one to follow.
That was pretty good.
I know. I know. Jim, on this day, last year, on a beautiful beach in Florida, we had the opportunity to exchange our vows. That day was perfect, except it was missing all of our family and friends. So I'm thrilled that we had this opportunity today. I've told you then, falling in love with you is easy. I knew from our first date that we had something special, and I knew that we wanted to have that love grow. And I'm so glad that we took that opportunity to learn more about each other and grow from there. You have such amazing strength and the ability to calmly and quietly fix all problems, sometimes before I even know what's happening. You scheduled many ceremonies for us throughout that process, and you made them all happen. You're always putting my happiness first. You make me laugh, and you make everything that we do together more fun. Thank you for the way that you lead our family through faith and example, and I'm so very proud to be your wife and to go through this journey by your side. I vow to love you and care for you for all the days of our lives. I will share in your dreams and support your goals. I promise to love and respect you and work always to bring out the best in you like you bring out the best in me. I love you unconditionally, forever.
I'm excited we eloped. That it was elopement or a big wedding. Somehow we end up having both, so it's both the best of both worlds. And Jen is someone who is very social, loves her family, so to get people here is going to be amazing. We're really looking forward to it. Sometimes it seems like you're only getting together for either funerals or sometimes negative things, so to come here just to celebrate is just an amazing time. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really happy. I can't wait to see her. We did a first look when we eloped. We did not do a first look, so I have not seen her, and I'm just looking forward to that moment when I see her coming down the aisle.
I appreciate his strength and his confidence and his kindness and his leadership and his humor. He makes me laugh in everything that we do. He makes it fun, and I just wanted to spend so much time with him, and I had never felt that before with anybody else.
No, I'm just looking forward to this event. It's been so long in the making. We're excited. I know our family's excited. I believe even the vendors are excited to just make this happen. That's the thing, really excited.